Hello students, welcome to another video of understanding quadrilaterals. In previous video, we started exercise 3.2, 3.3. Okay, sorry. In previous video, we have started exercise 3.3. Now in today's and in previous video, we lastly did question number 2. And its first question and second one. Okay, so in today's video we are going to continue question number 2. So it is question number 3, and in this question number 2 we have to find value of x, y and z, where x, y and z are measure of angles. Okay, and we are given quadrilateral, so we will use property of quadrilaterals. In previous video, okay, in previous video we wrote 4 properties of quadrilateral and we used them. So same thing we will use here. So let's start. Okay, first we are given two measures, 30 degree and it is called 90 degree. It is called 90 degree. Okay, and we have to find x, y and z. Okay, see, it is quadrilateral. Let's name it ABCD, and here it is intersection point of two diagonals A, C and D, B. So we can write as O. See, this X and Y are in one triangle. This one triangle AOB. Okay. And in previously we have seen that if diagonal bisect the angles, okay, we have seen such property. So if it is 30, then another half is also 30 degree, or we can use that Z rule also. See, this and this. See, you can see the Z, because this AB and CD are parallel lines and one line is crossing. See, same like this. This is AB, DC, and this DB. Because when do we use that Z rule? If one line is crossing two parallel lines. So we have two parallel lines and one line is DB, which is crossing. See, you can see the Z here now. This and this is Z. Okay, and see, the inner corner are this and this. These two are inner corners. So and here one inner corner is 30 degree and another is this ODC. Measure ODC. So what does Z rule say? Okay, Z rule says that if one line is crossing two parallel line, then inner corner of Z are equal. If it is one is 30 degree, then another is also 30 degree. So it means this measure of ODC is also 30 degree. So this, it is inner corner, this first inner corner, then another inner corner is this. So it is also 30 degree. And now our task has been simplified, because now in this triangle ODC we have two angles and we can use that property summation of measure of angles. So we can get this value of z for triangle DOC. So let's find it. In triangle ODC, measure of ODC, this ODC is equals to measure of ABO. This 30 degree is not ABC. ABC is whole, but this 30 degree is ABO. So ABO is equals to 30 degree. So we can add them, measure of ODC plus measure of DCO plus measure of DOC is equals to, and we know a sum of measure of angles for triangle is 180 degree, and for quadrilateral it is 360 degree. Okay, measure of ODC is 30 degree, measure of DCO is Z, measure of DOC is 90. Z plus 30 plus 90, 120 is equals to 180 degree. So 180 minus 120, so Z is equal to 60 degree. Z is equals to 60 degree. Now let's see. It is Z. Z is also inner corner of Z. Let's see which Z. This one Z we have seen. Another Z is this. And inner corner are this Z and Y. So we got this Z. Z is 60 degree. So Y is also 60 degree. And if Y is 60 degree, then by this same process we can get this X, because X and Y are in same triangle. So we can use summation of measure of angles. So now here we can write measure of DCO, so equals to measure of OAB, measure of OAB. Measure of OAB is equals to Z is equals to 60 degree. So measure of OAB is equals to 60 degree. So it is Y. Okay, this measure of OAB is Y and Y is equals to 60. Okay, so we have found Y and Z, and one is remaining X. So we can use the same property, that in triangle, which triangle? OAB, this one, OAB. In triangle OAB, measure of AOB, measure of OBA plus measure of OAB is equals to 180 degree. Measure of AOB is X, measure of OBA is 30 degree, and measure of OAB is Y is equals to 180 degree. X we have to find, Y we have got 60 degree is equals to 180 degree, and X is equals to, this is 90. 180 minus 90 is 90 degree. So now we have all the value of X, Y, Z, all three value X, Y, Z. So by this process we can use this type of question. Okay, so let's move on next. Okay, so this is next fourth one. Same thing we have to do, find X, Y, Z. So let's quickly find. We know the the property of angles for parallelogram, for adjacent angle, for opposite angles. Opposite angles are equal, adjacent angles are supplementary. So see, let's name it A, B, C, D, D and E. So here measure DAB and ABC, these two are adjacent, so they are supplementary. Measure of DAB and measure of ABC are adjacent, so we can write measure of DAB plus measure of ABC. This is for parallelogram, it is 180 degree. Measure of DAB is given 80 degree plus measure of ABC is equals to 180 degree. Measure of ABC is x, so x is equals to 180 minus 80, so x is equals to 100 degree. Now same thing for y, x and y are adjacent. X and y are actually measure, okay, but for simplification I am saying that x and y adjacent, but actually angle ABC and angle BCD are adjacent, okay. X and y are the values, not the angles. So see, you should not write the measure of DAB and measure of ABC are adjacent. No, they are values. Values can't be adjacent. Angles be adjacent, okay. So it is angle and it is measure. So angles ABC plus and angle BCD are adjacent. So measure of ABC plus measure of BCD is equals to 180 degree. ABC is x, measure of BCD is y, is equals to 180 degree. X we have got 100, so 100 plus y is equals to 180 degree, and it is 180 minus 100, so y is equals to 80. Okay, so we have found x is equals to 100, y is equals to 80 degree, and now we have to find that z. See, for z we will use z rule, because see, this two parallel line and one line is crossing them, so z will be made and we can use z rule. So which z? EDCB. So inner corner are this and this, so these two are equals, so one is 80 degree, so another one is also 80 degree. Okay, so we can write that angles EDC and angle BCD are inner corners of Z. So measure of EDC is equals to measure of BCD, and EDC is Z and BCD is Y, and Y is 80 degree. So we have found X, Y and Z. Okay, so this was for today's video. In next video we will complete this question number 2 and will continue the exercise with question number 3. So stay tuned for chapter number 3. If you have any doubt, then comment down in comment box. If you like the video, then press like button and refer my channel to your friends. Bye bye.